Two daycare workers in West Memphis are facing charges after they closed up for the night but locked the baby inside. Alice and Ronald McClure were arrested for endangering the welfare of a minor. The baby's parents called police after finding the door was locked when they went to pick him up. The temperature inside was about 80 degrees. The baby was in the crib and is okay. One of the measures that was supposed to be on the Arkansas ballot in November, after all, might not be there.
A judge has struck down Issue 1, or tort reform. Isabella Moeller is at the state Supreme Court right now with more on what happens next. Isabella, good morning.
Hey, good morning, guys. Yeah, so the circuit judge agreed that tort reform is unconstitutional and it should be removed from the ballot come November. Tort reform ultimately means a wrongful act that leads to liability. So if this were to be allowed, it would put a limit on non-economic damages in these cases, like medical malpractice and nursing home negligence. It would also limit attorney fees and allow state lawmakers to judge on these cases. Now, supporters say it would decrease the number of malpractice filings and lower health care costs for the state. Those fighting against this say it would give the state lawmakers too much power over the courts. Now, supporters do plan to appeal the judge's decision in the Arkansas Supreme Court. But, guys, the election is less than 2 months away now. November 6th will be here before you know it. So this is going to have to move quickly if they're going to try and reverse what that judge said. Live in Little Rock, Isabella Moeller, back to you.
Isabella, thank you. A co-defendant of former state senator John Woods will spend 6 years in prison. Randall Shelton was found guilty of fraud and corruption for his role in a kickback scheme involving Woods and Ecclesia College. Shelton will also have to pay more than $660,000 in fines. Education matters. Listen to this story. The Little Rock School District is working to make sure kids are consistent in getting to school on time. So the district is planning Feet to the Seat community walks to bring awareness to the absentee problem district-wide.
Parents, we can't do this without you as partners in this district, and your participation and just thoughtful actions about getting your child to school on time and allowing them to be in school during the entire day. That's one easy thing that we believe you can help us with.
The walk will take place September 22nd as part of Attendance Awareness Month. 20 schools across the Little Rock School District will be taking part. And Aaron, you and I were talking about this. I'm curious to know, I mean, this is obviously a big issue. How many kids?
I don't understand.
About here district-wide.
And Mike Poore, you know, I like Mike Poore. I don't understand how it's going to help get more kids into class, a community walk. I'd like to know those things. Mike, if you're out there watching, come on our show right now. We'll ask you some questions about it.
6:04 is your time right now. We're going to check in with Pat Walker. And Pat, we're still feeling the effects of Gordon, right?
Yeah, Gordon's right over Pulaski County this morning, centered right over maybe eastern Saline County, Pulaski County. So, yeah, we are about halfway through, you could say, as far as what Gordon's going to be doing to Arkansas. It's been slowly moving up through Mississippi over the last 36 hours, finally getting into Little Rock here, looks like this morning. So we finally, you know, we have the light maybe to the end of the tunnel where Gordon may eventually be leaving the state tomorrow. We still have to really put up with it, I think, through the rest of today. So we do have the rainfall right over central Arkansas this morning. Heaviest rainfall, though, still in south and southeast Arkansas. Well, for Pine Bluff now, we have approached about 4 inches of rainfall in total that we've seen from Tropical Depression Gordon. Little Rock still less than an inch of rainfall, but heavy rainfall all throughout southeast Arkansas, scattered around from Stuttgart back to Pine Bluff, down to Redfield, Whitehall, Rison to Fordyce. Looking at the heavy rainfall. In fact, here's Pine Bluff. Here's Redfield right here, around just west of Tucker in northern Jefferson County, moving to England and the Keogh area. Some heavy rainfall there. And check out this rainfall just east of Camden in Calhoun County, moving toward Hampton. That is some very heavy rainfall in southeast Arkansas. So we're going to continue to have these big rain chances throughout the day. Some of this heavy rainfall eventually may move into Lonoke County, Prairie County, White County, and Pulaski County. Farther to the west, rainfall totals will be very light, but we'll continue to have that really pesky, bothersome mist like we do have in central Arkansas right now. Our flash flood watch has been extended another 24 hours till 7 o'clock tomorrow morning. Central and northeast Arkansas, up to around 3 inches rainfall will be possible. All of our temperatures this morning are in the lower to mid 70s. In Little Rock, it is 74. We'll have a high today of 82, and it's an 80% chance of rain. and mist guaranteed. 72 our low tonight with a 50% chance of rain. Tomorrow, still an 80% chance of rain. And then as Gordon's leaving and a cold front sliding through, Sunday just a 30% chance of rain. That'll come in the morning. Maybe a beautiful afternoon. High of 80 at the partly cloudy sky. That's your weather on the 4s. Now here's Natalie.